Today we will be making cup sandwich. I'll be using sardine instead for chicken. So the first thing I have to do is to put my sardine, empty my sardine into a plate. Mash the sardine with spoon. So you can see I already mashed my sardine that I'll be using for this. This is not your regular sandwich that you make with chicken. So here I'm using sardines instead for chicken. I'm going to add a little quantity of mayonnaise, just a spoon of mayonnaise, and then mix it together. I'm going to set this aside, then slice my cabbage. I'm using cabbage, so I'm going to slice my cabbage in tiny bits. You can see my cabbage, carrot, and green beans already cut in tiny bits. The next thing I have to do now is to put it in a plate for proper mixture. Okay. I'm adding 2 spoons of mayonnaise. I'm going to slice in my egg. I want to have it inside my cabbage mix. Then mix everything together. You can choose to add tomatoes and raw onion if you like. Personally, I don't like adding raw onion or raw tomatoes to my sandwich, so that's why I'm making this without onion or tomatoes. But you, if you like, you can decide to add tomatoes and onion to your sandwich. You are going to mix this till all your ingredients are completely mixed together. So here my cabbage mix is ready. I'm going to set this aside. Here I have my bread. Personally, I do not like removing the strong parts of my bread because I feel it's gonna be a waste. So I'm gonna be using all of it. So the first thing I have to do is to spread my butter. I'm going to spread my butter. This is actually a strong butter. You can decide to use a soft butter, but this is what I found in the market, so this is what I'm using. I don't have choice. So I'm going to add my sardine mix. I'm going to spread it properly around the bread and set aside. Then here I also have my butter. Like, I'm going to be using a lot of butter for this, but as much as I can, I'm going to minimize the butter I spread on the bread so that the oil content of the sandwich will not be that much for health reasons. So here I'm going to add my cabbage mix and also spread it in my bread. Okay, so I have my fish spread bread and cabbage spread bread. I'm going to add it together. I'm not done yet. Okay, then here you can decide to add, you can decide to spread with fish or your cabbage mix or butter, depending on what you have. But I'm going to be using the two because I wouldn't want to have leftovers. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Spread my fish. I didn't use butter here because I wouldn't want to be using my butter more often, because since my sardine already contains oil, so I don't want to be using butter that often. So I'm going to close it and then add my butter. Wow, this is actually a hard butter. You should actually look out for a soft butter so that it will not be, if you are making sandwich for the first time, please look out for a soft butter so that you will not find it difficult to mix your So I'm still going to have it closed, and I'm going to set this as, I have my non-stick pan already in the fire, so I'm going to allow the butter to melt. Just few seconds is okay. Then I'll carefully place my bread and toast. I am pressing it so that it will help the back to carefully flip your bread so that it will not scatter the ingredients and the rishi that you have inside of it. So I'm going to turn up my cook. Guys, my carb sandwich is ready. Come and enjoy this delicious, yummylicious sandwich with me.